I was told that it could be signed on such and such a date. I came to Belmopan, and it was signed.
Was there any press release, any type of public statements that day? That
Senator, I don't think there is a press release for any definitive agreement that has been signed by any minister of any government of this country. It is never something that is publicized. This definitive agreement became scandalous because certain people wanted to get it out there and make it scandalous. There are lots of other definitive agreements around the country that we hear nothing about and seek no information on because it's none of our business.
Was there any request that this be kept under wraps in terms of public?
You know, I'm glad you asked that because the suggestion has constantly been that we try to hide it, and that is totally not true. BTIA had a full-day function in Belize City, and I think it was May of 2022. I was invited to make a presentation, as was Dr. Dion Chamberlain on behalf of Port of Belize, as was Mr. Feinstein on behalf of State Bank. Dr. Chamberlain and I showed up, Mr. Feinstein did not. On that day in my presentation, and I can show you that because I know it's available somewhere, BTIA has it, I said publicly that we had a definitive agreement that had been signed on such and such a day and that we had environmental clearance which had been signed, I think, maybe a year before that. I did not attempt to hide the fact that we had a definitive agreement. Other mischief makers were the ones who alluded to the fact or alluded to the suggestion that it was being hidden. We don't go out there and hang up a document like that in public.
Were you promised by the current administration that they would be taking legislation to Parliament to get to?
Yes. Okay. As they're obliged to do through the definitive agreement. The definitive agreement speaks to the fact that they are obliged to do that.
So you were a little taken aback, I imagine, when the cabinet meeting turned out the way it did.
Well, I was taken aback that it took them so long to come up with something, and then yes, I was taken aback when we heard the results of it.